Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So in this one, we have some news. We finally got news on the upcoming season, which is going to be dropping, I believe, December 6th, so about 2 weeks away or so. And there is a lot of news in this video. We get to see information on the upcoming collector tokens, as well as what the new season is going to have, and even information on pools or series, as they're calling them, 4 and 5. So, you know, what comes after that that very big pool 3. So let's dive right into it. We're gonna probably not watch through the whole thing. We're just gonna skip around a little bit and talk about the information we got. So let's do it. So if you didn't see the last video that we talked about the season stuff, Silver Surfer gonna be the December season. We can see some of the cosmetics here in the Collector and Infinite. And they're gonna show off Silver Surfer. He is the same that we saw in the leaked image. So looks like a really cool card, and definitely, I think, going to be kind of impactful. There he is. They're gonna show him in game here. There we go, Silver Surfer. Got a cool animation to boot. Now Ben's gonna pop up here and talk to us a little bit.
The Power Cosmic, brand new season coming soon to Marvel Snap. Thank you so much for playing Marvel Snap.
You gotta love his enthusiasm.
It's only been a little over a month.
Man is nothing if
So
not
much
enthusiastic.
fun. This video's got a ton of new stuff. It's got the token shop, it's got a ton of new cards, and we've got a special surprise from our community manager, Richie. Let's get into it.
New season.
Is Marvel Snap's best season yet. We've got some new variants. The Infinite.
Love that Infinite. It looks beautiful. Same with the Collector.
There's a brand new
really
card.
good variants.
You're gonna love it. And here's our art manager, Johnny, to tell you all about this new character.
I'm so excited to finally get a chance to show off my favorite Marvel character, the character that I'm most excited to see in Marvel
Silver
Snap.
Surfer.
Silver Surfer, the Sentinel of the Spaceways, is finally here. He's going to be playable in Marvel Snap.
And what does Silver Surfer do?
So he's a 3/0. He has an on-reveal ability.
So didn't change it from the leak, but looks like a really cool card.
Play with Silver Surfer.
So he's obviously really great with Brood, so he's going to give those other Broodlings plus
Your
3
copy
power. He's
cards
great with
make
Wong,
sense,
so that
doubling
double
up.
And phenomenal again with Odin, so you get that really massive turn 6 power spike.
Definitely
I
looks like
to
a
play
fun card.
Silver Surfer with
I'm
Bishop
excited to
and
try it
Iron.
out.
They both cost 3. He's great with. You got to go through your collection, look at all your 3-cost cards, and figure out which ones you're going to play with the Silver Surfer. You love Silver Surfer.
Love him.
Do you have like a tattoo?
I
So
have a
funny.
tattoo.
Can we see the tattoo?
I love it. I love it.
A tribute to the best Herald of Galactus.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
That's sick.
You're just gonna make Silver Surfer decks, and that's it, right? That's your only-
Non-stop Silver Surfer deck. We need to up the deck limit because it's going to be non-stop Silver Surfer. There's no other variants planned. They're all canceled. It's just going to be non-stop Silver Surfer art from now on.
Thanks for telling us about
great.
Silver Surfer, Johnny. It's been awesome to have you.
It's been my pleasure. I love being here, and I cannot wait to finally play as the Silver Surfer and to see how our fans play with him.
A roadmap
Just
update.
before launch, we shared our development roadmap, which talked about what we were planning on doing in the short, medium, and long term. And we've done a ton of the things on that list already. Now we have a lot more to do there, and we're sharing an updated version of that roadmap in December.
So that's good.
But
We'll get
now
more
I wanna talk
information
what's coming
about
next
the
patch.
roadmap, which is good. Token shop. This is what everyone wants
Since
to
the
see.
beginning, players have been asking us for ways to target specific cards they really want for their deck.
This is
And
true.
we are adding the token shop, which will be a great.
All right. So let's just pause it here and we can take a look. So this is the token shop. You're going to see what series a card is in. Series is basically pool. It's just the internal name for it. Only one card you see at a time. So I do think that is a little bit of a bummer. I was hoping they would at least show you like a few, like in the variants in the shop. But is what it is. So how this works is you're going to see a card pop up in your token shop. This changes every 8 hours. That little pin button there can let you keep it there. So if you don't have enough collector tokens to buy it, but it's a card you really want, you can lock it in. So that way when you do have enough, you can buy it. So that's pretty good. I do like that. Other than that, you can see the costs there of the collector tokens in the purple. So it looks like 1,000 collector tokens in order to purchase a Series 3 card. Now he is going to talk a little bit about Series 4 and Series 5. And though we don't have an exact estimation, it sounds like, given that they're going to be a bit more rare, they're going to show up less in the token shop, especially if you're still in Pool 3. And they might cost more, but again, we don't really have full information on that just yet. We've only seen Series 3 cards so far. Also, basically, these tokens are going to be replacing boosters on your collection track, at least in the boxes. I think you can still get boosters along the track, but now when you open a collector's cache or a collector's reserve or whatever, you're not going to get boosters anymore. Instead, you're going to get these tokens. And they are actually going to be doing a bit of back pay. So we do have the numbers here. They don't mention it in the video, but they did put it out. So if you are level 500 through 999, you get 3,000 tokens. If you are level 1,000 through 2,999, you get 6,000 tokens. And if you are level 3,000 plus, you get 12,000 tokens. So given the amount in Pool 3 cards and their cost, if you are between 500 and 1,000, you get 3,000, so that's basically 3 cards. If you're between 1,000 and 3,000, you get 6, so that's 6 cards. And if you're above 3,000, you get 12, so that's 12 cards. Though I imagine that Pool 4 and Pool 5 are going to be more expensive, so that won't exactly be, 12 cards or whatever, because if they do cost more. But again, we don't have information on that just yet. But definitely interesting. Really nice that they decided to back pay people who have put time and resources into leveling up. I am curious, and he is going to talk about like new rarity and that kind of stuff. And we're going to look at some Pool 4 and Pool 5 cards. That's pretty exciting. Let's hear what else Ben here has to say.
Target exactly what you want. Right now in Marvel Snap, there's 3 card series. A lot of players call them pools, but we call them series. They're a bunch of cards that are
They're talking about the
organized.
pool
You
system.
have to get all the cards in Series 1 before you get any of the cards in Series 2. You have to get all the cards in Series 2 before you get any of the cards in Series 3. And Series 3 is humongous. And a lot of players get frustrated when they get there because they really want one
Yes, they do.
card from Series 3 for that one deck. And it's so big, it's very hard to tell when you're going to get that card. Our solution to this is the token shop. Starting at collection level 500, you'll start to earn collector's
It looks like you get 100
tokens. And you can take
tokens
those
in the
tokens
box,
over to
or it's
token
one of the
shop,
amounts.
which rotates every 8 hours with a card that you don't have from Series 3. And when you see that card, you can spend collector's tokens to buy it directly. If you don't have the tokens yet, it's okay. You can pin the card and it'll wait there for you until you do have enough tokens to buy it. We think players are gonna love how this speeds up the process of collecting and gives them a little bit more agency to get the cards they want.
Agency is
As
good.
players start to earn all the cards in Series 3, we want to make sure that we're giving players more goals and more awesome stuff to collect. And so with the release of Token Shop, we're also introducing a slew
New
of
cards.
Series 4 and Series 5. Now, Series 4 is super rare, but you don't have to have all of the Series 3 cards in order to start earning Series 4 cards. You can earn them at any time.
So that's pretty cool. Series 3 is obviously really, really big, and it takes a while to get through there. So the fact that you don't have to finish that before you can get some of these Series 4 cards, I think is a huge, huge plus.
And if there's one that you really want, you can buy it in the Token Shop.
And they're going to be in the token shop. So confirmed, they will be in the token shop, even if you are not done with Series 3.
Series 5 is 10 times more rare than Series 4. These are some of the rarest cards in the game, like Thanos and Galactus.
Okay, so more rarity. We'll have to see how this plays out. We don't have any numbers on this and whatnot. It is kind of annoying if some of these cards are going to be really, really hard to get a hold of. Not a huge fan of like artificial scarcity and that kind of stuff, especially in a digital game. But we'll have to wait and see more information. But these are cards that we have seen in the game before via just random generation effects. We've seen Galactus and Thanos. Thanos has started the game, so we've never really been able to use him to his full potential. So I'm curious to see how he plays out once we can actually get a hold of him.
Series 4 has
10 new cards for Series 4, and Series 5 with 6 new cards. So 16 new cards. Alright, so he speed reads through them here. We're going to take a look at these cards, because there's some cool stuff here. So Luke Cage, 2 cost, 1 power, ongoing. Your cards can't have their power reduced. It's kind of cool.
Age Absorbing Man, She-Hulk.
All right, let's go back a little.
Cards, and the cards are Luke Cage, Absorbing Man.
Absorbing Man, 4 cost, 3 power. On reveal, if the last card you played has an on reveal ability, this card copies it. So Mystique V2, except actually has some power. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild having another Mystique effect. I think that's gonna be crazy powerful.
And She-Hulk, Titan.
All right, more cards. She-Hulk, 6 power or 6 cost, 10 power. Costs 1 less for each unspent energy last turn, so it can kind of cheat her into play a bit for less. Titania, 1 cost, 5 power. When any card is played at this location, this card switches sides.
Titania, Maria Hill, Agent Coulson.
All right, more cards here. Maria Hill, 2 cost, 3 power. On reveal, add a random 1 cost card to your hand. So kind of like a 2 cost Agent 13, but instead of full random, you're getting a random 1 cost. So interesting card there. Agent Coulson, 3 cost, 4 power. On reveal, add a random 4 cost and 5 cost card to your hand. So kind of in the similar theme as like Nick Fury, getting the 6 cost stuff. He's getting you your 4 and your 5. So he could even get you a Nick Fury, which is kind of funny.
Helicarrier, M'Baku, Atuma.
Oh, so let's go back just a little bit here.
M'Baku,
All right, Helicarrier, 6 cost, 10 power. When you discard this card from your hand, add 3 random cards to your hand. So this is kind of neat, maybe for a discard shell. Keeps your hand full of stuff for more discarding. M'Baku, 1 cost, 2 power. If this is in your deck, at the end of the game, it jumps to a random location. That's really cool. A little Patches the Pirate action there in a way.
Atuma, Orca.
Atuma, 4 cost, 10 power. If you have another card here at the end of your turn, destroy this. So kind of similar to Namor and just wanting to be alone in a lane. Orca, 6 cost, 9 power, ongoing, plus 5 power if this is your only card here. So I'm noticing a theme, the kind of aquatic cards really caring about being on their own. It's kind of neat. 14 power, nothing to scoff at.
Shuri.
And now we're seeing Series 5. So these are the more rare ones compared to Series 4. Bast, on reveal, set the power of all cards in your hand to 3. That could be good in like a small token style deck or something. Shuri, this one gonna be nutty with Black Panther. 4 costs, 2 power. On reveal, double the power of the next card you play. So obviously synergy with Black Panther there. We have Thanos. At the start of your game, shuffle the 6 Infinity Stones into your deck. So we've seen this one pop up randomly, but obviously we don't get that start of the game effect. And apparently all the Infinity Stones have a interesting, unique effect. They also buff up your Thanos. So it's going to be really cool to see how this card works. Obviously very iconic character. Galactus, we've seen this one before. On reveal, if this is your only card here, destroy all the other locations. 6 cost, 3 power. So it can be pretty nutty to just surprise the opponent with blowing up the other locations.
Valkyrie and Super.
And our last 2 here for Series 5, Valkyrie and Super Skrull. So Valkyrie, 5 cost, 3 power. On reveal, set all cards at this location to 3 power. Love this card. This is one of my favorite cards that they've showed off so far. Very excited to play with it. And then another one that I think is amazing here, Super Skrull. 4 cost, 2 power. Ongoing, has the ongoing effects of all enemy cards. So hello there, Dino Counter. Hello there, Iron Man. Hello, like it's just pretty nuts. There are some very powerful ongoing effects in the game, and certainly a bunch of decks that revolve around them. And I think this is going to be a very, very powerful card to counteract it. Also really, really cool art, obviously copying like the Fantastic Four there with all the different ongoing stuff. So yeah, this is pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited for this. The rest of the video, pretty much, they do a little community segment, and it's actually cool. They have prominent community member KM Best pop on and talk a little bit about Thanos and whatnot. So we can keep going through it here. But those are all the cards, and they look sweet.
The Token Shop is a great way to get the cards you want. We're super excited that we want to celebrate it with a super special surprise. Everyone who's got at least 500 collection level will get 3,000 tokens. And if you're higher level on the collection track, you'll get even more because you missed some as you're on your way up to that higher collection level.
Okay, so that's what we were talking about earlier. I'll have the numbers below on the screen here, but yeah, 3K for 500 to 1,000, 6K for 1 to 3,000, 3,000 plus is 12K. So pretty generous amount of tokens. Obviously, we'll have to see what the Series 4 and Series 5 end up costing. But I think overall, this seems pretty good. Seems pretty good.
It's enough tokens to buy several Series 3 cards that you don't have already. I hope you find your new favorite card. Hey everyone, I'm here with community manager Richie.
So this is pretty cool. They did a little community spotlight thing.
What do you think of the new stuff?
Man, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see all
We get to see a little bit of Galactus, or not Galactus, Thanos in action.
It's gonna be nuts. I just cannot wait for December. I was really interested in hearing from the #1 Marvel Snap player, KM Best, who's actually here to chat with us a little bit. So hey man, how's it going? How are you feeling?
It's going great. I'm feeling great.
This is sweet.
I have been streaming Marvel Snap every day since the release.
It's awesome to see them bring in a community person
every minute of it.
for the official update.
Cards for Series 4 and Series 5. Which card are you looking forward to the most?
A lot of my content tends to be focused around, trying really hard to win games, playing the best and most optimal things that you can. I will tell you, I will break with that for this. Because the card I am most excited for is Thanos.
Thanos.
I want to make him work. I don't know if he actually will. It seems like putting an extra 6 cards
Reality Stone. On reveal, transform this location into a new one. Draw a card.
in your deck makes your whole deck a lot less consistent.
Draw a card. Ongoing enemy cards have -1 power.
Even if some of those cards
Power Stone. Ongoing, if you played all 6 stones, Thanos has +10 power wherever he is.
draw other cards. I worry that he'll clog up the board.
Space Stone. On reveal, next turn, you can move 1 card at this location. Draw a
All
card.
of these
So a lot of
things are reasonable
cycle,
things
which
to
is...
worry about.
This makes sense, because you're obviously clogging up your deck with all these stones, so you want to cycle through it. Then on reveal, next draw a card. Next turn, you get +1 energy.
That said, he's too cool for me to not.
Like,
enjoy.
it is so
I wanna
cool.
play with
It is
Thanos.
really, really
That's
cool.
what I want to do.
Thank you so much for your
I'm
time,
excited
KM
to see
Best.
if he'll end up
Insight's so
working.
interesting to me. Everybody needs to follow you on Twitter and Twitch and steal your decks like I do. Also, be sure to join us in Discord and let's keep the conversation going about Marvel Snap.
And so I think that's all the
We've got a ton of
information
new
we
stuff.
got
The
here.
Power Cosmic season with the
Coming
Silver
very
Surfer.
soon.
We've got the Token Shop, Series 4 and 5, the most new cards we've ever released. Thank you so much to our guests, Johnny, Richie, KN Best. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you online.
All right, so that wraps it up. Cool stuff. I think it's great that we're getting the collector token stuff soon. This should go live with the new season, which I believe is December 6th, so about 2 weeks away. So not too long at all. Very much looking forward to getting the new cards. I know I'm going to be trying to grind up to get that 3,000 collection level before then, so I can get those max tokens. And when we have more information about, Series 4 and Series 5 and the token shop with those cards and all that stuff and their rarity, we'll definitely make another post talking about that, because we do not currently know, how rare are these new cards? How's it going to work? He said that you can get them while you're still in Series 3. You can get Series 4 cards, so that's a pretty big win. Are they just going to be added as like another chance in the boxes, or we'll have to wait and see. But overall, I think this was a great update. It was cool to see them incorporate someone from the community this early on. I think that's awesome. Definitely a good sign of things to come in the future, I believe. The token shop, overall, it sounds very positive. I do wish there were more options than just one option, but, just anything at this point really helps with some agency, because definitely needs to improve the Pool 3 experience. I think they realize that, and I think that's why they're kind of making sure they get this out as soon as possible. So, new cards look really cool. There's some I really want to play with and experiment with. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Marvel Snap update. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them there. But looking forward to this. Only have another 2 weeks to go, and then we can finally make use of this shop and have a bit more agency in getting the cards and decks we want to acquire. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.